Hello students, this is our second lesson and this lesson is about the basic forms of the verbs. We have 6 basic forms of the verbs. They are base form, infinitive form, past participle form, present participle form and gerund. So we have 6 basic forms of the verbs. The first form is the base form. In this, the first one is the base form, and actually we call this as V1 form also. Base form is nothing but the basic form of a verb, which we call it as a V1 form of a verb. And we take one example to understand it better. Children play in the field. In this sentence, play is the verb, and that is in the basic form, that is the base form, that is play, the first form of the verb. Play is the first form of the verb. And see here, in this sentence, children is the subject of the sentence, play is the verb, in the field is the rest of the sentence. Like play is in the V1 form of the verb. And we take second example, that is infinitive form. Here, infinitive form in the sense is nothing but 2 plus the base form of the verb. 2 plus the base form of the verb. For example, to have. To have. Here, have is the base form and 2 we are adding to this. That means 2 is preceding this base form of the verb. Usually the structure of this form would be like this, like 2 plus the base form of the verb. And you can see the next example also, to sleep. Here the base form of the verb is sleep and it is preceded by 2. This is all one phrase, like we call it as infinitive form of the verb. And we see the third example also, to hold. See here, hold is the base form and it is preceded by, or it is connected to 2, and together we call it as a infinitive. See in the example, tell them not to play. Tell them not to play. Here in this sentence, the main verb is tell. The main verb is tell. Tell them not to play. To play is here 2 plus the base form and it is the form of the infinitive, like it is the infinitive form of the verb. And we have one more form of the verb, that is past form. And usually you know this form very well, like in tenses we come across this form, simple past tense form. This past form is nothing but the simple past tense form. And we take one example here. They played football yesterday. They played football yesterday. Here, they played football yesterday. In this sentence, played is the past form of the verb. Played is the past form of the verb. Of the verb play, and is used to refer the past action, because here in this sentence it is clearly given as they played football yesterday. That means some action which happened in the past. That means this form of the verb is referring to some action which happened in the past, and this form of the verb usually is framed like we add ed or d at the end of the base form to make it a past form. The verbs form their past forms by ending ed or d. If the verbs end in ed, I mean the past form of the verbs, if they end in ed or d, they are called as regular verbs, means the spelling. The past form of the verb, if it ends with ed or d, then these verbs are called as regular verbs. We call them as regular verbs. And we take one more thing, like for example, a few examples you could see here. want, and we formed the past form by adding ed to this word. It is wanted, dance, and we formed the past form of this word by adding ed to this, danced, ask. Ask, we formed a past form of this word by adding ed. So we usually form past forms of the words by adding ed or d to the base form of the verb. And few verbs, they vary in the spelling. Actually, they won't form the past forms with ed or ed, but they form their past forms with a different spelling. They have a different spelling in their past forms. Such verbs are called as irregular verbs. That means the verbs which form their past forms in a number of ways are called as irregular verbs. For example, see, these are all the base verbs. That means V1 form of the verbs. Catch, bring, see, drink. These are the base forms of the verb. And to form a past form to this base form, here you could see the past form of catch, caught. This are different spelling. Like it formed its past form in a different way. Like there is no ed or d at the end, but this is a different spelling for the word catch. And you see the next word, bring, brought, see, saw, drink, drank. So all these words have a different spelling and they form their past forms in a different way, and these are called as irregular verbs. And I think it is clear. So the third form of the verb is past form. Usually we form the past forms by adding ed or d at the end of the word. If the past form is formed by adding ed or d, then this form, like these verbs, are called as regular verbs. If they form their past form with a different spelling, then these verbs are called as irregular verbs. And we take the fourth form of the verb, that is past participle. Fourth form of the verb is past participle. Past participle is a word that is formed from a verb. A word that is formed from a verb. This is also one form of the verb. And this is a word that is formed from a verb. And second point you have to remember about this is it is used as an adjective or for verb tense. That means it is this past participle form is used as an adjective in a sentence or to form tenses, to form verb tense. That means tenses. And the third point is it ends in ed, d, t, en or n. So usually the ending of the past participles have the spelling as ed, d, t, en or n. So these 3 points we have to remember. Past participle form of the verb is, first point is to remember is this is a word that is formed from a verb, and this is used as an adjective or it is used to form tenses. And third thing to remember is it ends in ed, d, t, en or n. We take some examples here. See this phrase, the whispered word. The whispered word. Here in this phrase, word is the noun, and before the word whispered is used. Here actually this is a verb. This is a verb form, that is past participle form, but it is used as an adjective here. It is used as an adjective here. So some verbs are used in such sense, means they are used as past participles, but the function of the word in the sentence or the phrase is it acts as an adjective. This one thing you have to remember. And here few more examples you can see. Swollen eyes, broken plate. Swollen eyes, broken plate, ruined cake. See here in the first example, swollen eyes. Swollen describes the noun eyes. That means it is used as an adjective. But this is a verb form which ends in en, as I said, ends in en. It is a verb form, but it is used as an adjective in this example. Now you can see the second one, broken plates. Plate is a noun, broken is a verb form which is used as an adjective in this context. And next one, you take this, ruined cake. Cake is a noun and ruined is a word. Ruined is the verb form which is used as an adjective in this phrase. Means these swollen, broken, ruined, all these are examples of past participle. Once again I am repeating, past participle is a word that is formed from a verb and is used as an adjective and also used to form tenses, and it ends in ed, d, t, en or n. And we take this example here, like example 2. That means we saw an example where we saw that this past participle is used as an adjective. Now we are going to see one more example where this past participle is used to form tenses. For example, she had whispered the answer. She had whispered the answer. In this sentence, whispered is the verb form and it is used as a past participle to form a perfect tense, past perfect tense. So to form tenses also we use these past participle forms. And we see more examples here. Have broken. In this sense, in this example, broken is the past participle form. Had crossed. Crossed is the past participle form. Has taken. Taken is the past participle form. All these phrases are used to form perfect tenses, and this is one thing which we have to remember about these past participle forms. And we have fifth form of the verb, that is present participle. Present participle. Here we have to remember 3 points again. Present participle is a word which is formed from a verb. This is also a verb form only. Okay, present participle is a word which is formed from a verb. And second point which you have to remember is it is used as an adjective or to form verb tense. So this present participle is also used to form tenses and it is used as an adjective. And this ends in ing. The difference between past participle form and present participle form is, like past participle form it ends in ed, but present participle form it ends in ing. So for example, running water. Water is a noun. Running is used before water to describe it, and this running is ending in ing form, and this running is a word of verb form, but it is used as an adjective. This is a verb, but it is used as an adjective, and as it is ending in ing, we can call it as a present participle. Now see one more example, moving bus. Here bus is the noun and moving is a form of a verb which is used as a present participle. Got it? And it is ending in ing, so we are calling it as a present participle. Next one, dancing doll. Doll is a noun and before this doll, dancing is used to describe the doll. Dancing is a verb form. Actually, it is used as an adjective here. And of course, as I said, like these present participles are used as adjectives, and second use is they are used to form tenses also. So here we see one more example, was talking. This is past continuous. So to frame tenses also we use this present, but that means like continuous tenses, past continuous. So was talking, talking is a verb, talking is present participle which is used to form past continuous. I am laughing, laughing is a verb form which is used to form present continuous. This is also present participle. Will be playing. This playing is a verb form which is used as a present participle to form future continuous. So present participles are used as adjectives and also they are used to form tenses. So this is all about present participle. Now we take the sixth form of the verb, that is gerund. So this gerund is formed from a verb. This is also formed from a verb. That means this is also a verb form only. It is used as a noun. Here in the like when we were talking about past participle and present participle, those two things are used as adjectives. But here gerund is used as a noun. That is the difference. And it ends in ing. The gerund, like the verb form, it ends in ing. We see one example here. Running is a good way to explore. Running is a good way to explore. Here in this sentence, running is the form of the verb. Running is a form of the verb. Here the word running is gerund. Running is used as a noun. That means it is referring to some physical action, the name of some physical action. It is referring to the name of some physical action. Please listen carefully. It is referring to the name of some physical action. Name. So it is referred as a noun here. Like it is used as a noun here. But usually this is a verb form which is ending in ing. But it is used as a noun in this sentence. So it is called as a gerund. We see one more example. Acting is fun. Acting is fun. In this sentence, acting is this is a gerund. Actually, it is used as a noun. Acting is fun. In this example, the word acting is a verb form which is used as a noun. Acting is something like it's a name of a art. So name of a art, and so it is used as a noun here, but it is ending in ing, and this form is a verb form, but it is used as a noun in this sentence. As it is used as a noun in this sentence, it is called as a gerund. So verb forms, if they are used as adjectives, like they are used as adjectives, and if the word ends in ed, then it is called as a past participle. If the word ends in, if it is used as an adjective and if it is ended with ing, then it is called as a present participle. If it ends in ing and it is used as a noun, then it is called as a gerund. So to recap, how many forms we have in this, like how many forms of basic forms of verbs we have? 6 forms. One is base form, second is infinitive, third is past form, fourth is past participle, fifth is present participle, sixth is gerund. So base form is nothing but the basic form, that is V1 form of the verb. And when you just take infinitive, this is 2 plus the base form of the verb. That means these two things come together in a sentence. And 2, you should not treat as a preposition, but it is a combination. This form 2 plus the base form of the verb, we call it as infinitive. And take the third one, past form. This is the simple past tense form of a verb. And when we just take that fourth one, past participle, I told you 3 things you have to remember about this. Past participle is a word which is formed from a verb, and it is used as an adjective, or it is used to form tenses, and it ends in ed, d, t, en, or n. Usually past participle forms are used to frame perfect tenses. And the other one is like Fifth one, present participle. And this also we have to remember 3 points here. It is formed from a verb and it is used as an adjective or to form verb tenses, and it ends in ing. The difference between